Okay, first, let's talk about the viral controversy surrounding Blackpink Jennie's hit song, Like Jennie, and the involvement of Zico that has recently stirred up intense debate online. Earlier this year, Jennie released Like Jennie, a song that quickly dominated charts and went viral across platforms. What many already knew was that Zico had participated in the production, something he even proudly showcased when he played a demo version during a fan meeting back in July. That moment resurfaced recently when a TikTok video compared Zico's demo version to Jennie's final studio version, and that's when the situation took a negative turn. As the TikTok gained traction, some netizens started accusing Jennie of not writing her raps, attempting to discredit her contribution to the track because Zico was involved in the initial demo. They used this demo comparison video to fuel the narrative that Jennie simply performed what was already made for her. However, many fans and reasonable netizens stepped in to correct the misinformation, pointing out several key facts. Zico contributing to the demo doesn't erase Jennie's own credits, as she is officially listed as a co-writer on the song. The demo shared by Zico was just a reference version. Demos are often placeholders used to shape the final track's direction. It's common in the music industry for multiple artists, especially producers like Zico, to submit demo concepts before the final performer personalizes or rewrites parts to match their style. Jennie has a consistent record of being involved in the creative process of her music, especially in her solo material. Despite these explanations, the resurfaced demo quickly turned into a target for hate, with some critics bringing up Zico's past controversies to further stir backlash against Jennie, even though his involvement was known from the beginning and officially credited. This situation has now sparked a bigger discussion about how female idols are often held to different standards, especially when it comes to songwriting and production credits compared to male idols or producers. So what do you think? Is this just another example of hate being manufactured over nothing? Or should fans expect more transparency in production, even when collaborations are already openly credited? Moving on, another controversy involving a K-pop release has sparked intense debate online, and this time it centers around a music video featuring G.I.DL's Soyeon. Earlier in August, Soyeon appeared as a featured artist in well-known producer-turned-singer Ateez's debut music video titled Damdadi. The collaboration received a great deal of attention from fans and media outlets alike, with many people pointing out that Soyeon's involvement significantly boosted the song's visibility and helped it trend shortly after its release. However, a few months later, the tone of the conversation shifted when discussions about alleged plagiarism began circulating online. The controversy erupted after viewers noticed striking visual similarities between the Damdadi music video and the music video for Bitch You Could Never by French independent artist Isolt, which was released back in 2024. Netizens began compiling clips and placing them side by side, pointing out how several shots, choreography angles, styling choices, and overall artistic direction looked nearly identical, almost as if the newer video had been recreated based directly on Isolt's work. As more comparison videos spread across social media platforms, many fans and casual viewers agreed that the resemblance was too strong to be dismissed as coincidence. The situation escalated even further when Isolt herself decided to speak out publicly. In a direct and powerful statement, she called out the director, label, artists, everyone involved in the production of Damdadi. She wrote, "To see it get copied like this is wild, but real artistry speaks louder than imitation. To those trying to guilt-trip me for speaking up, shame on you. Silencing Black women when their work is stolen has always been part of the problem, not this time." Her statement quickly gained traction, especially among international fans who began discussing the long-standing issue of Black artists having their work copied or overlooked by mainstream industries. As the controversy grew, some netizens shifted their criticism towards Soyeon, despite the fact that she was not involved in the planning, filming, or creative direction of the music video. She was only featured as an artist on the track, meaning her role was limited to performing her part and appearing in the visuals. This prompted Soyeon's fans to step in and strongly defend her, emphasizing that the responsibility for any creative plagiarism lies with the production team, director, or label, not a featured artist with no control over the visual concept. Many argued that Soyeon is being unfairly dragged into a controversy she had no direct hand in, and that the focus should instead be on the team behind the video who approved and executed the concept. As of now, neither RT nor the production company responsible for the Damdadi music video has released any official statement addressing the accusations. The silence from the production side has only fueled further speculation and discussion online, leaving many to wonder if they will eventually respond or continue to stay quiet. But what about you? Do you think the criticism towards Soyeon is misplaced, or should all artists involved be held accountable in some way? On to yet another controversy involving plagiarism accusations accusations in the K-pop industry, this time centering around YG Entertainment's girl group Babymonster. On October 10th, the group released the music video for We Go Up, the title track of their newest mini-album, and the release immediately became a hot topic. The MV dropped without any teaser or warning, surprising fans and quickly gaining massive attention, accumulating over 15 million views in just 24 hours. Many praised the visuals, the styling, and the overall production quality. However, alongside the praise, another conversation began forming, this time around alleged similarities to a music video by Ateez. Shortly after the MV went live, fans of Ateez began posting comparison clips online, claiming that several scenes in Babymonster's We Go Up were too similar to Ateez's bouncy music video to be a coincidence. These posts quickly gained traction, especially because some shots seemed almost identical in framing, style, and choreography. The first scene that sparked accusations involved a fight sequence. In Babymonster's video, Chiquita is shown inside a fighting cage. She runs forward and delivers a dramatic kick directly to her opponent's face in a cinematic slow-motion shot. Fans pointed out that Ateez member San had a nearly identical action scene in Bouncy, also set in a fight ring with comparable camera angles and execution. Beyond just the concept of a fight scene, netizens noted the similarities in the way the camera tracks the movement and the dramatic slow-motion impact. The second scene under scrutiny features a sniper sequence. Babymonster's Rora is seen firing a sniper rifle, with the camera following the bullet as it cuts through walls in slow motion, after which the rest of the group appears in frame for a dramatic group reveal. Ateez's Hongjung had a nearly matching sequence in Bouncy, where he also fires a sniper shot, and the bullet travels in slow motion through a wall before transitioning to a group formation shot. Fans argue that even the pacing and editing of the transition looked too similar to ignore. Ateez fans are calling for acknowledgement or explanation from the production team, claiming that it's unfair for their group's creative concepts to be replicated without credit. On the other hand, Babymonster supporters argue that both fight scenes and sniper slow-motion shots are common tropes in action-themed music videos and films, and that drawing inspiration from cinematic sequences does not automatically equal plagiarism. They argue that unless the scenes are frame-by-frame identical, these parallels fall more under shared genre aesthetics than direct copying. With the debate picking up traction across social media, opinions remain divided. Some believe the similarities are too specific to be coincidental, while others insist that K-pop frequently reuses stylistic elements across groups and companies. But what do you think? Are these similarities just common cinematic tropes being reused, or does it cross into the territory of plagiarism? Let's now move on to Katseye'S, a group that has quickly risen to global recognition and secured a number of high-profile brand partnerships in a very short period of time. From fashion collaborations to promotional campaigns, the group has been heavily marketed as the next major global girl group, and companies are clearly racing to attach their brands to their image. Most recently, the group went viral for their collaboration with Gap, which had fans praising their styling and visuals. However, their newest partnership with 5GUM has sparked a much more divided reaction online. The collaboration, named the 5GUM x Katseye'S Senses collection, immediately stood out because of its unusual and somewhat provocative concept. Unlike a typical Idol-branded product, this line reportedly includes several highly specific and intimate-themed items. Each member is said to have a UV-activated glass marble designed to match the color of their eyes, which already struck some people as a bit strange. But what caught even more attention was the inclusion of gum wrappers that feature a printed kiss mark from each member, as well as a room spray that the members supposedly sang into in order to capture the scent of their breath. Now, while some people believe that parts of this collaboration may be exaggerated for marketing purposes, many still find the direction of the campaign uncomfortable, especially considering the ages of the members. Katseye'S is a very young group, and one of the members, Yoonchae, is still a minor. The idea of selling products themed around something as intimate as a kiss mark or breath has been heavily criticized online, with netizens questioning why such a concept was approved in the first place. Comments discussing the campaign range from amusement to concern, with some people calling it uniquely creative marketing, while others strongly oppose it. One comment that gained a lot of attention read, "Okay, this is weird as, for every member, but especially with Yoonchae. She's a minor. Why would you want to have her kiss mark?" Others echoed that sentiment, pointing out that the entertainment industry has a responsibility to protect young idols from being sexualized through branding and promotional efforts that blur boundaries. The debate has now turned into a discussion about ethics in idol marketing and how far companies should be allowed to go for the sake of immersive fan experience. While Katseye'S popularity is undeniable, many Many argue that there is a line between interactive fan merchandise and turning very young idols into objects of overly intimate fantasy. But what are your thoughts on this? Do you think people are overreacting because it's a Western brand using K-pop style marketing? Or is the discomfort completely valid given the nature of the items and the ages of the members? Moving on, Blackpink's Rosé has suddenly found herself at the center of criticism following her latest interview with Vogue. During the casual conversation, Rosé was asked to share something about Bruno Mars that fans might not know. What she revealed was meant to be lighthearted, but instead, it quickly became a source of backlash online. The interviewer asked, "Can you tell us a story about you and Bruno that no one else knows?" Rosé responded with, "Me and Bruno, oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but I had the biggest fight with Bruno right before the music video shoot. But we made up on set, so it was alright. Oh my god, he's gonna kill me. Let's not fight, let's be friends." While her answer was clearly playful and delivered in a joking tone, the internet didn't react the same way. Almost immediately after the clip began circulating, X, formerly Twitter, filled with harsh comments aimed at Rosé. Some netizens accused her of constantly bringing up Bruno Mars in interviews to maintain relevance, claiming she name-drops him too often and relies on the association to fuel public interest. Others argued that these repeated mentions make her come across as overly dependent on the collaboration instead of focusing on her own career accomplishments. However, fans quickly came to her defense, pointing out that it wasn't Rosé who initiated Bruno Mars as a topic. The interviewer specifically asked about him, and she simply answered the question honestly. Supporters also believe that much of the backlash stems from jealousy and discomfort over how close she appears to be with such a high-profile Western artist like Bruno Mars. While their friendship was initially seen as charming and exciting, constant social media discourse around their collaboration has now seemingly led to fatigue among some international netizens. So, what are your thoughts on this situation? Do you think Rosé mentioning Bruno Mars is being blown out of proportion? Or do you think she should shift the focus more onto herself moving forward? Now, TXT's huening recently found himself caught in unexpected controversy after an anonymous post claimed that he was seen drinking late at night with a woman in a private room bar during the Chuseok holidays. According to the post, he was allegedly spotted staying with her until almost morning and later helping her into a car, which immediately sparked rumors online about a possible secret date. The post gained traction quickly, with speculation escalating despite no solid evidence being presented. On October 10th, huening personally stepped forward to address the situation through Weverse, choosing transparency over silence. In a calm, sincere message to fans, he explained that he had only met up with someone he knew, clarifying that the place they went to was simply one of the only locations open during the holidays. He further shared that he made sure she got home safely before heading straight back to the dorms. Kai wrote, "I'm going to just say this because I'm so sorry to MOAs, and also because I don't know why I should have to avoid speaking about it. I was with someone I knew, and it was a situation where I could not leave them and go, so I took them home and went straight back to the dorms myself. We ended up going there because it was the holidays and that was the only open place left." Following his message, netizens and fans reacted quickly, and the majority of the response was overwhelmingly positive. Many praised huening for his emotional maturity, honesty, and the way he directly addressed the rumors without hesitation or defensiveness. Fans also appreciated the fact that he acted responsibly by making sure his friend got home safely, pointing out that this simply showed basic decency rather than anything scandalous. At the same time, some fans expressed frustration over how idols are constantly scrutinized for normal social behavior that would be considered harmless for anyone else. They pointed out that the pressure to maintain an image of perfection often prevents idols from living ordinary lives or interacting freely with friends. As the situation began to calm down, huening sincerity resonated strongly with fans, leading to supportive messages trending across platforms. Many agreed that not only did his response reflect his respectful and thoughtful personality, but it also highlighted the unrealistic expectations placed on idols today. But what are your thoughts on this? Do you believe idols should have to clarify normal social outings, or should the industry and fan expectations evolve to give them more privacy and freedom? Well, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you're always up to date. I'll catch you in the next video.
Like in the future.